In the aftermath of a tragic park shootout that claimed the lives of two young men, Jay and Marcus, the community of Birmingham, Alabama, is left grappling with the harsh realities of poor parenting and its devastating consequences. The incident serves as a clarion call for reflection and accountability, particularly among the parents of those involved. On a quiet porch, Lisa sits alone, her heart heavy with grief and guilt. She stares into the distance, replaying the moments leading up to her son's death. She recalls the time she allowed Jay to carry a gun, convinced it was for his protection.
I thought I was keeping him safe.
She whispers to herself, tears streaming down her face.
But I was just opening the door to danger. I failed him.
The weight of her choices presses down on her, and she realizes that her neglect played a significant role in shaping the path her son chose. Meanwhile, David, Marcus's father, grapples with similar feelings of remorse. He stands in his living room, surrounded by reminders of his son's life.
I thought I was toughening him up, preparing him for the world.
He admits, pacing back and forth.
But instead, I taught him that violence was the answer. I didn't show him how to be a man, I showed him how to be a monster.
David's voice quivers with emotion as he reflects on the consequences of his actions and the environment he created at home. As the violence escalates in the community, both Lisa and David find themselves at a crossroads. They are forced to confront the reality that their poor parenting choices contributed to the tragic fate of their children. They begin to understand that allowing their kids to carry guns and engage in criminal behavior was not just a failure on their part, but a betrayal of their role as parents. In community meetings filled with other grieving parents, they share their stories and insights. Lisa stands up, her voice shaking but resolute.
We have to take responsibility for what we've done.
She urges the group.
We can't keep blaming the streets or the gangs. We need to look in the mirror and see how we've failed our children.
Her words resonate deeply, sparking a wave of acknowledgement among the parents present. David adds,
It's time we start holding ourselves accountable. We can't let our kids think that carrying a gun is normal or that selling drugs is a way out. We have to show them a better path.
His passionate call to action ignites a sense of urgency in the room, emphasizing the need for change not only within their families but also in the broader community. As the story unfolds, it becomes clear that the path to healing begins with the recognition of their failures as parents. Lisa and David, along with other parents in the community, commit to changing their ways. They vow to create safe spaces for their children, to engage in open conversations about violence and its consequences, and to foster an environment where love and guidance replace neglect and indifference. The film culminates in a community rally, where local leaders, including Mayor Randall Woodfin, address the pressing issues of youth violence and the need for tough penalties on parents who enable such behavior. He stands before a crowd, speaking passionately about the importance of accountability.
We must protect our children and hold ourselves responsible for their actions. No more excuses. It's time to step up and be the parents our kids need.
In the end, Broken Foundations serves as a powerful reminder that the responsibility of raising children extends beyond mere provision. It requires active involvement, guidance, and the courage to make tough choices. The journey toward healing and change begins with acknowledging the past and committing to a brighter future for the next generation.